Here's the deal. NBA teams averaged just over 119 points across 10 games last night. There have been over 1,500 days in NBA history where at least 10 games were played, and Wednesday was the highest scoring day of any of them. So Becky, Brian, Perk, and I are back here joined by the great Vince Carter to dive further into last night's action and see where scorers did their damage here. We're going to start with the Cavaliers and the Mavericks because Donovan Mitchell, he scored 34 points last night, and Cleveland beat Dallas in Dallas, 105-90. Luka scored 30. That was only the silver lining. The Mavs also announced that Maxi Kleber tore his hamstring. So how big of a loss is that for Dallas?
This
Brian?
really hurts, Malika. Kleber is their defensive finisher at the big man spot. You could argue he's their second most important player after Luka. It enables them to do so much. They do have JaVale McGee, who's not been getting minutes, but he's not the same type of player. And torn hamstring, what the Mavericks called this. That's not good.
So speaking of absences, it seems like the absence of DeJounte Murray is starting to weigh on the Hawks, Vince. The Magic dropped 50 in the first quarter on Atlanta, including Bol Bol just going absolutely insane. How concerned are you about the Hawks, Vince?
I'm concerned because, yes, we know they can score. They have great scorers in Trae Young, but their defensive identity right now is null and void, nowhere to be seen. It didn't make the trip. I mean, we saw Bol Bol getting busy out there doing it. There it is right there, doing what he wants. You just see no resistance or anything. So right now, they just have to figure out who they want to be and will they accomplish making the playoffs? Because right now, I don't know.
Let's go to the West now because Dame Lillard had 37 and Portland beat San Antonio, third straight victory. He's been balling. You've coached against him, Becky. How do you slow him down?
Some of it is you hope he missed, but you really have to be clear on communications right now. Just way behind the curve. He gets these running starts on people, and that's the one thing. The separation with these shooters is an absolute killer. Big man right there, no presence on the pick and roll. So he can hurt you in multiple ways. Pretty sure Jank's not supposed to be down there sitting, chilling in the paint, but that's how you get high-scoring games.
There you go. De'Aaron Fox, 27-10. Sabonis had a ridiculous 21-20 for the Kings. They dispatched Sacramento, dispatched the Raptors 124-123. So light the beam. Perk, which of these two is going to make the All-Star team? Or both?
I believe both, but I'm going with the big man, Sabonis. Look, Troy Weaver and Sam Presti did not want to give him up in that Paul George trade when he was in Oklahoma. They said Perky's going to be special. He's one of the elite bigs in the game today.
Well, and then there's the Pistons and the Hornets. They were also in action. And the good news for Charlotte is that the Melo Ball returned, but the Pistons actually would prevail in overtime. And then Coach Steve Clifford, he had some very interesting comments on defense afterwards.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.